begin today's practice in child's pose. So you can just find a comfortable position. Decide what you want to be the front of your mat, face that way, and just land comfortably with the arms stretched out in front of you as you start to settle right in. And hopefully by now your space is all set and you've done everything that you need to do in order to prepare for your practice. So now that you can really just allow yourself to be here, to be in your own space, and to remain connected to the physical body so that you keep the body safe and in a space of deep awareness the entire time through. So if we move the body around without staying in touch with it, then there's a lot of things that can happen that can get thrown out of alignment. Maybe you can overextend. So just move with slow awareness always. Slow awareness can come into a quicker pace, moving one breath per movement, which we might do a little bit of today. Just realize that as long as you stay anchored in a rhythmic breath, the kind of breath that's balanced on both sides. So the inhale is just as long as the exhale. If you stay with that kind of rhythm of your breathing throughout the entire practice, it's all going to be good. Whatever's happening in the body, you're going to be in touch with because you are balancing your breath. And you're listening to your own body. So going inward, if there is any kind of intention that you would like to establish for your practice. As you continue to breathe evenly, inhaling and exhaling, start to really press the palms down, get a bit more connected to the mat. Feel every fingertip pressing down, every knuckle of the hand grounding. Look to your hands, keep your chest as low as you can to the mat, and come forward to baby cobra. So the chest comes between the hands, the legs extend back behind you at the tops of the feet to the mat. And for the first time in what we're calling a baby cobra here today, I'd like you to hover the hands so you're not pressing down through the arms, you're just waking up the spine. Reaching back through the toes, keeping the glutes relaxed. Forehead down, let it go. Tabletop. Child's pose. Once you are here in the child's pose, walk the hands all the way to the right side of the mat, placing your left hand on top of the right, and then drop your forehead down. Walk the hands all the way over to the left side. Bring the right palm on top of the left. Drop the forehead down between the biceps. Walk the hands back through center. Once again, getting nice and active in child's pose, spreading the fingers, grounding the palms. Take a look to the hands and slide forward, baby cobra. So for the first time, little to no weight in the hands, crown of the head lifts up, inhale. Release the forehead down as you breathe out. Now come to cobra. So I'm pressing down through the hands, elbows draw back towards the hips. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Tabletop as you exhale. Tap the toes under. Lift the knees to hover the mat. And to start here, focus is on the feet. So you're moving forward and back, opening the bottoms of the feet. As that happens, my core is nice and engaged so that my lower back doesn't collapse at all. But the core is not so tight that you can't breathe. So if you're like squeezing in so hard through the abdominal wall that you can't take a breath, then you have to find that common ground. As you rock forward and back with a slightly engaged core, protecting the spine, the legs will start to turn on and warm up. Downward facing dog, press it up and back. Take a few moments to breathe here. Pedaling out the feet and adjusting the body any way that you need. Walk the feet forward to the hands. Once you're there, hanging heavy, taking the first couple breaths in the fold on your own. The next minute or so here, just hang heavy and release. In your forward fold, please bring the feet together if they're not already, so that the big toes are touching. Now you're going to walk the hands all the way to the right, off of the mat if you can. As I walk my hands towards the right side of the mat, I'm going to start to allow the hips to drift just slightly to the left. Even just thinking about moving the hips to the left, all of a sudden I can feel more space happening through the left side. That slow, subtle drift, very slight. And then take the hands through center. Walk them all the way over to the left, off of the left side of the mat. Hips drift to the right. Fingertips reach out to the left. Breathe into the space on the right side of the body. And back through center. Once again, bring the feet out so that they're hips width apart. Feet hips width distance apart. And then bend the knees so that the belly rests on the thighs. Head is heavy. Take a moment to shake it out if needed, and then interlace the hands down at the small of the back by the sacrum. Squeeze your palms together. Notice which thumb is on top in the grip, because you're going to switch it up next time you come here. Squeezing the palms together. Draw the double fist up and over, extending the legs only if it's available for you. Release the hands down. Softening the knees, roll the spine up, coming to stand. 2 feet on the mat. Arms beside you, Tadasana. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Bring the feet together, big toes to touch. Carrying your own intention with you throughout your practice. You can do the same exact movements every day, The intention can be what varies. Just bring intention into all that you do. It becomes a lot more meaningful, and it really helps us to be present. The more present I am, the less worried I am, because what's around me here in this moment is okay. On my mat with my 2 feet on the ground. Just be here now. Let the rest come as it should. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Body to the legs, exhale. Inhale, flat back, look up. Lunge your left foot to the back of the mat as you exhale. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale to chaturanga, low push-up position. Ribs are no lower than your elbows. Upward facing dog, tops of the feet, or you can modify with knees down. Using the muscles in the lower abdomen, start to draw the hips and the sits bones up and back, going to down dog. Step the left foot between the hands. Inhale the right foot up to meet it, forward fold. Rise to stand, inhale all the way up. Hands to the heart in prayer. Your intention, moving it from the heart. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, forward fold, lead with the heart. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Lunge the right foot to the back of the mat as you breathe out. Inhale, plank position, left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot between the hands. Exhale, left foot up to meet it. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, send it up from the heart. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, bring the body closer to the legs each time. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands. Exhale, left foot up to right foot up to meet left. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Tadasana. Allow the arms to fall beside you. Picture an extension of energy off of the fingertips, spreading and reaching down towards the mat. Kind of like when you see a ray of light come through the window and touch the floor. Imagine the same rays of light coming off of the fingertips to the ground beneath you. Standing here in mountain pose. Strong, rooted. Even though all the weather will move through, the mountain stays the same. Inhale the arms up, lift it up. Exhale, hands to the heart, always back to heart center. Inhale, moving it from the heart, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, lengthen, really extend and reach your spine forward. And when you fold, see if you can come a little bit closer to the legs on the exhale. Inhale to a flat back, look up. Exhale, left foot to the back of the mat, land the left knee down. Untuck the left toes, Kali Mudra, so the hands are interlaced with the pointer fingers. Releasing out. Draw the biceps back, lift the heart, and go as far as you are comfortable with from here. Hips are sinking, abdominal wall is lifting. You're listening to the spine, keeping the body safe. Hands to the mat, plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Once you are there, take the right leg to the sky and start to open the hip. Bring the right foot forward between the hands. Land your left knee down and untuck the left toes. So I'm grounding through my back shin, through the left shin and the top of the left foot. I'm going to bring my right hand to the right thigh. Just take the left arm up. So from the forward-facing view, I'm not throwing my left shoulder open back behind me, guys. I'm just reaching it up. Reaching up energetically through the left fingertips. Keep it simple. Keep it aligned forward. Keep it lifting and sending. You have a lot of good to give. You can send it anywhere it needs to go from here. Release both hands down to the mat. Please step the left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, please lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Lunge your right foot to the back of the mat as you exhale, and the right knee down, untuck the toes. So this is where you're consciously grounding, top of the right foot and the right shin. You're taking Kali Mudra with the hands and going as you did on the other side. Same expression. Hands to the mat. Step it back through your chaturanga flow. Please take the left leg up and back. Three-legged down dog, opening the hip as you did on the other side. Bring the left foot forward between the hands. Land your right knee on, tuck your right toes. Left hand to left thigh, right arm up. Energetic lift through the fingertips. Hands down to the mat. Bring the right foot up to meet the left, forward fold. On the inhale, rise to stand, don't rush. Come up when you're ready, arms up. And then Tadasana, arms beside you, mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Chair pose, sit down. Hands to the heart. Left heel back, warrior three. High lunge, ball the left foot to the back of the mat, arms up. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Take a look to the top of the mat. See if you can step, hop, or float any way you want to travel. Feet between the hands. Rise to stand. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Chair pose, sit down. Hands to the heart. Right heel back to warrior three. High lunge, ball of the right foot to the back of the mat, arms up. Chaturanga, hands to the mat, step back through your flow. From the downward facing dog, take a look to the top of the mat. Step, hop, or float the feet there. Rise up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, arms up, sun salutation. Just keep them rolling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Lunge your left foot to the back of the mat. Please land the left knee down, untuck the toes. Left arm up. This time that left shoulder can really open to the left. Play with the rotation of the palms, see what you need. Bring the hands down to frame the right foot. Tuck the left toes under, extend both legs, and stretch. Downward facing dog. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a look to the top of the mat. Step, hop, or float the feet between the hands. Rise to stand, inhale up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, reach up, send it from the heart, offer it up, all that light. Exhale, forward fold, soft and gentle. Inhale, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, let it out. Inhale, flat back, look up. Send the right foot to the back of the mat as you exhale, land the right knee down, take the right arm up. Play with the rotation of the right palm, take what you need. Release both hands to frame the left foot or shin. Tuck the right toes under, extend both legs, and stretch. Downward facing dog. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths from here in the down dog to rest in child's pose, or to fuel any inversion practice or any more chaturangas on your own. All meeting back in a child's pose, just like you started the class. Take the arms out in front of you, forehead down, sitting back to your heels. Making your way back to downward facing dog. Take the right leg to the sky. Deep breath in. Right knee to left tricep as you exhale. Three-legged down dog. Inhale it up and back. Right knee to the right tricep. Hold there. Or take it to your arm balance, bending the elbows and flying. Three-legged down dog. Right foot outside of the right pinky. Left knee down. See if you can bend the left knee with the foot flexed. And then extend the leg with the toes tucked. Lift the left knee, engage, and press left heel back. Gently land left knee down. Bend the knee as far as you can. Flex the foot. Draw the heel towards the glute. One more time. Land the ball of the foot. Lift the knee. Lift the hips. Press the heel back. Lizard pose. Settle all the way down. So the settling down can just be left knee to the mat. That's perfect. If you know you like to go a little bit lower with the forearms, you can find your way there. Come on up to the hands. Heel toe the right foot back into the middle of the mat. Then take a half split. So for that, you're just straightening out the right leg with the foot flexed. You can stay here, left knee, directly under left hip. Or if you have the opening in the back of the leg, you can sit all the way to your left heel. Up to you. Choose your variation. Fold and breathe. Take a look forward. Land the right foot to the mat with the hands framing the foot. Tap the left toes, taking three-legged down dog, right leg high. Open the hip, bend the knee. Keep the right hand on the mat as long as you can. Taking it to dancer's bridge if it's available. Following me, flipping by landing. Right foot outside of the left to the outer edge of the mat. Press into the feet, right arm reaches forward. Dancer's bridge. Three-legged down dog, right leg's gonna go back up to the sky. Right knee to right wrist. Pigeon pose. You can stay here with the hands beside you. Or you can set up what you have around you, maybe your bolster or your blocks to support the pose. back to a tabletop. So you're on the hands and knees. You can take cat-cow, breathing in and out here, or you can circle the hips, coming to dancing lion. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Take the left leg to the sky, deep breath in. Bring the knee across to the right tricep as you exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale, left leg up and back. Left knee to left tricep, hold here, or balance, bending elbows. Three-legged down dog. Land the left foot outside of the left pinky. Gently rest right knee down to the mat. You can stay here or keeping the right foot flexed. Bend the knee, draw that right heel towards the right glute. Follow the right foot tucks. You extend the leg, lift the hips. Do it one more time. Rest the right knee down, keeping the foot flexed. Draw the heel to the glute. One more time. Toes tuck, leg extends, hips lift. And then you settle all the way down. Right knee releases. Coming into your lizard pose. Come on up to the palms. Heel toe the left foot to the middle line of your yoga mat. Taking it to half split, extend the left leg. From here you can stay, or if you took it on the other side, you're going to sit back to the right heel here, folding. Taking a look forward. Land the left foot, bend the left knee. Three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Pigeon pose, left knee to left wrist. Staying upright or folding forward, using what you have around you to support. Start to walk your hands in. Three-legged down, three-legged down dog one more time. You're going to start to open the left hip, bend the knee, and flip if you are ready. Downward facing dog. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. pinning the knees to the mat. And just sit down from here, open the heels out. You have two options for the forward fold. You can either keep heels out like this, or you can bring soles of the feet together for your Baddha Konasana leg. So it's either a straddle, knees or feet together with the knees bent. It's going to hit a different part of everybody's hip, so I'm not going to get into details of exactly what's better for what. I'd rather you just try them both and then see what is better for you today. Choosing your variation and then starting to fold straight forward. So that's what's consistent through both postures. We're not going to the right or left. We are all just going to fold forward over the legs and let the head be heavy. Try and allow the knees to relax. All the muscles in the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back, loosening up a bit so that the back of the rib cage can begin to relax and open. Try and keep equal time and attention on both your inhale and your exhale. Sometimes when we fold, the inhale doesn't want to flow as easily, but if you take it in slowly, you should be able to still allow it into all of the space. It's just not going into the belly so much as it is the back of the body. So as you breathe in, feel the breath come in and fill the back of the rib cage, the back of the heart. As you exhale, allow the exhales to help you to unwind, allowing us to loosen our grip on the muscles and let go. An integral part of being an active and productive human and being of good service to ourselves and others is in our ability to rest and really let go. So it's one thing for us to be tuned in the yoga practice and be really still and at peace in meditation. Those are the safe spaces for it, from what I've found. And it's when we are just in the common spaces, like the food store or in line at the bank, or sitting in a social group that maybe is a little bit uncomfortable. That's the times when the yoga practice really matters. If we can see discomfort, we can see it, we can look at it without judging it. We can see if there is more space to allow the same kind of breath that you're sending into the back of your heart to fill you up and keep you in this nice natural shelter of your own being through all of the discomfort and the times that feel uneasy. Because when we're having moments of anxiety, wearing our mask in a crowded food store, or struggling to drive down an overcrowded street, in those moments, we can invite in more space to not be fearful, but to realize that we can be a little uncomfortable and still breathe. That's kind of the takeaway that I'm trying to get at here. It's not always about being comfortable. We want to be safe. And we have mechanisms within our own being and our own intuition to help us to move from situations that are not safe. But what I'm talking about is those little moments of discomfort and how we can ride through them with a steady body and mind. And the steady body is way beyond just how the shoulder feels or the hips are doing. It's the nervous system. It's how you're processing stress and the ups and downs of it all. Sending a couple more breaths to the back of the heart. Realize that you can fill up that space with fresh air anytime, and it will help. It's helped me. I hope it helps you, but just ultimately keep in mind always that it is your practice, and some things will work for you and not everything will, and that's perfect. When you're ready, start to lift up, please. Pressing into the hands. Very, very slowly rolling the spine up. From here, you're going to bring the legs together, feet together at the back of your yoga mat. Slowly lie back, drawing the knees in towards you. Give me a gentle rock, side to side. Keeping the body in this relaxed state that restorative forward fold has brought you to. Taking the next minute or so to very slowly circle the knees. And it's like a micro circle. I want you to start it small so that you really feel the bone at the base of the spine, the sacrum, grounding to the mat. And you'll start to feel the right side of the sacrum, the left side, the flatter portion on top, and the tailbone at the bottom. Massage into that space and into the muscles that surround it by just circling the knees around slowly and consciously. Next time that the knees come out through the middle, you just switch up the direction and slowly take it the other way. We're able to see a silver lining in a lot of things right now, but in the context of yoga, there is so much out there and available. And if you're still here and tuning into this class, that's great because you're taking yoga online. But in general, just see how much is there for you. If you're interested in certain areas of the practice or even just curious, there are teachers offering amazing workshops and classes and daily meditations and stuff that you can view anytime on YouTube. It's just like so much has all of a sudden poured out, and it's really accessible. A lot of it's free and donation based, and it's all geared towards healing. That's what we need. So take advantage of it is what I'm saying. I have been, and it's great to connect with a lot of teachers. So try it all and just start to rock the knees side to side from where you're at. But as you do explore all these different things, make sure you just never judge a bit. You just take what works and you leave the rest, and you find gratitude pouring through it all. Because it's all good. It's all coming into our realm, our field for a reason. Whatever it is that we're seeing in our reality, it's there for a reason. So be grateful. Let's go ahead and take the legs up to the sky for waterfall. It's going to be the final posture before we twist the spine and head to Shavasana. If you would like a full shoulder stand, please lift up now, stacking the hips above the shoulders. If you're staying in the waterfall, support yourself however you need. Those of you in shoulder stand, please find plow pose. Rolling out of plow, let's meet back, waterfall. Lower back to the mat. Allow the knees to fall to the left for 3 breaths there in your spinal twist. Bring the knees up through center. Finding a spinal twist the other way, allowing the knees to fall to the left, gaze to the right. Bring the knees back through center. Gently rocking the knees side to side. Hug the knees in close. Wrap the arms around the shins, drawing the forehead into the knees. And then as you're ready, releasing to Shavasana. Comfortable position, lying on your mat, supporting, setting it up however you'd like. As you're ready, bring one hand to rest on the heart and the other hand to rest on the belly, right above the belly button. Our common tie to our first source that we ever knew, to our mother, our umbilical cord, our nutrients. All of that right here underneath the palm and the belly. All the loving compassion and the intention that we move from the heart outward. Consciously direct that same loving compassion inward daily, often. Send it from the heart down to the space underneath the belly button, to the core, to the core of your security, your being, your creativity. All of that true synchronized flow. Move the energy and the love from the heart, send it down, let it reach every corner of the body, all the way down to the toes. Letting and remaining willing to let this practice wash us out. I hope that you're feeling good physically and you continue to keep charging forward and finding what practices work for you every day. Thank you guys for tuning in, sharing the space, and I'll keep more videos coming if these are good and helpful for you guys. Feedback always welcome. Thank you so much.